Morning folks. This is a bit of an experiment really. I've mounted the GoPro onto my adventure lid and I'm using the spare microphone that came with it from a very generous person who gave me the camera and the equipment. I have no idea how well it's going to work. Might be a bit too noisy, I don't know. We'll try it anyway. If it is, apologies. At the moment I'm running with my visor open, so that may affect the wind noise quite a bit. I'm not quite sure what this Qashqai's doing. There we go. Yeah, so like I say, bit of an experiment. See how we get on. So I thought I'd give the bike a run. I'm going to pop down to the shop, MMps, have a chat with Richard, the salesman, see what they got in the way of demos, see if there's anything interesting I can do a review on. We have discussed one particular bike which I'm hoping to review very, very soon. I'm not going to say what it is, you'll find out when I do the video. That may be today, it may be tomorrow, maybe next week, I have no idea. I'm looking forward to that one. What else has been out? Oh yeah, I ordered new tyres for the Brian. I was going to get Mitas EO7s. I had problems trying to get hold of them, believe it or not. When I was ready to pay for them, they were out of stock. Or they were charging. Hang on, sorry, trying to get the visor shut around my camera. Yeah, when I was ready to pay for them, they were out of stock, which was kind of annoying. So I found a different tyre, Hymalayan, something like that. A K60 Scout. They'll do. Happy days. So I ordered a pair through eBay, a company called Wheelhouse. Yep, no problem, they accepted my order, took my money, and 2 days later they emailed me and said, sorry, clerical error, they're not in stock, you can't have them, we'll send you your money back. Which was really annoying. So I let it go. I didn't chase tyres then for a couple of weeks. I thought, well, I can manage for now. And the other day went on eBay, checked again, Wheelhouse was selling the Mitas tyres because the K60s were out of stock. Okay, well that was the funny thing about the K60s. On Sunday night, round about, I'd say about 8 o'clock in the evening, they were in stock. By 7 o'clock Monday morning, they're out of stock. Okay, none too happy. They didn't have the Mitas tyres I wanted in my size. Searched a few other places, the prices are going up and up and up. Yeah, it took like £200 for a pair of tyres for the Hymalayan. That's a ridiculous price. Excuse me. But I went back to a company I've used many, many times before, OpenEO. OPE. Hang on, I gotta think about this. NEO. Yeah, OPENEO. OpenEO tyres on the internet. Check them out, they do car and bike tyres. They had the Mitas EO7s in the correct size I want, in stock. I believe it's 48-hour delivery, which is great. Total cost £140 for everything. 2 tyres delivered. Yeah, I got to get them fitted obviously. Not an issue, I'm having the tyres sent to the tyre fitters and then when they're ready the wheels will go down, they'll fit the tyres for me. Job done. Right, let's pop into MMps down here in Cardiff. See, Glinstall Park. Just behind Selco's the Builder. But be careful when you come out because people fly out that car park, they don't bother looking. And as a lot of you know, this is where I bought my BMW as well as this one, the Brian. Oh. Let's go and have a look, see what they got for me. Hopefully some bikes to play with. Right. Oh, plenty of bikes out. Oh god, another GS. Right, catch you soon folks. Bye now. Okie dokie. Oh, it was a quick half hour or so in MMps. Chat with a few of the boys, a cup of coffee. Nothing much to take out on demo for me. I mean, there's plenty there, don't get me wrong. Loads of KTMs, BMWs, etc. Aprilias. And nothing that really interested me. I like to demo or review the oddball bikes, the ones that most people don't do. Excuse me. I found this a lot, is that a lot of the channels, especially the bigger ones, tend to do all the RSV 1000s or 1100s, wherever they are now. You know, you got the RSV factories, the 209s, the 1290 Adventures, Super Dukes, all them. All the big channels do them, and the GS's, and they do the 890s and everything else, and I don't really want to do that. I like to do things a little bit different. I like to pick on the bikes that most people don't bother with. Just a thought that crossed my mind this morning, I meant to mention it, I haven't yet. As a lot of you will know, the highway code has changed, there's rules have changed, all sorts. It's caused lots of aggro. I'm not going into that because I haven't really looked into it properly myself. However, a little bit of advice for you. When you're riding around, it might be worth buying yourself a camera. Now, you don't have to buy a GoPro, you know, a £300, £400, £500 GoPro. You can get the cheapy action cameras off eBay, Amazon, etc. You pay 30 quid for one, they're good enough. You don't get an external microphone like I have on the GoPro. I used to use one for my YouTube channel, my early videos, and I used a voice recorder on my phone, a Bluetooth headset in my helmet to do the audio. Obviously now I've got the GoPro. But going back to my point, if you've got a camera on your helmet, a cheapy action camera will do. It records what goes on. Should you, hopefully you never do, but should you be involved in any sort of an accident, the footage is there to prove who is or is not at fault. It covers you as well as everybody else. Now, I know a lot of people are fitting cameras to their vehicles because there's worry of cyclists and pedestrians walking out in front of them, and apparently if you read the law a certain way it ends up that you're at fault regardless. I don't honestly know, and I'm not going into it. What I would say is buy yourself a cheap camera, maybe two if you want, have one at front and rear, but fit one to your helmet. The other advantage to having it fit to your helmet, apart from the fact you keep an eye on where it is it picks up some of the sound around you. So if you have a disagreement with someone at the traffic lights, or if there's an incident and the other party says, sorry, my fault, it should, and I say should, pick it up on the camera. So you have clear proof that the other party admitted fault, or whatever. Now, from what I can gather from my research I've done, but please do your own research, if your camera is mounted to your helmet or a chest mount, which some people prefer, or anywhere on your person, it is your personal property, and the law cannot confiscate your camera to look at the footage unless they give a valid reason. And the police know this. They know that impounding your camera just on the off chance that you might have done something silly, or they think you've done something silly, and trying to get that to court is going to be very, very difficult, because they then have to prove the where and when of the offence and who committed it. And this is where the issue comes in for them, Because if you have a camera on your helmet, like I have now, I've got no date or timestamp showing on my footage. So what my camera shows is a motorcycle similar to mine, ridden by a person wearing a similar jacket and clothing to me, or jacket and gloves, riding along a road on a particular day. That's it. If the camera is fitted to your vehicle, be it in your car or your bike, so I know there's like Easy Cam do a system which is mounted to your bike, it comes on with the ignition, goes off with the ignition, all that. Great system, good few £100, but well worth it. And they got cameras front and rear on them. Then the police can have your footage, your hard drive or whatever it is you record it on, and use that as evidence of any and all offences, be they committed by you or somebody else. Just a thought, just a bit of advice from me. But as I say, please check all the legalities of where you stand with cameras, etc. I believe 44 Teeth on YouTube did a couple of videos with a solicitor, an expert in motoring law, and he did explain all this about the use of cameras, etc., and what you can and can't do, and you know, where you come with the law and stuff, and what they can and can't do with your footage. So do your own research. I am not an expert, I'm only going on what information I have, and I may be wrong. I often am. But I do think having a camera on your helmet makes a huge difference. Something I've noticed when I ride around with the camera, whether it's switched on or not, people tend not to pull out on me so much or do anything stupid because they're worried it's on camera. So even if your battery dies or you've filled up your SD card, it's a deterrent. If it means you stay alive for another day on the bike or you avoid another accident, brilliant. Pardon me. And like I say, for 30 quid, worthwhile investment in my eyes.